What's up, everybody? Today is Friday, September 19th. I'm going to get into these stats for you. Conejo Valley, SIMI Valley, and Moorpark coming soon. We have five new listings, 58, price change 72, back on market 12, active under contract at 62, pending 41, closed 42, expired 11, canceled 16, hold 7, and withdrawn 4. What do we have here, folks? The active under contracts are at 62, and we always love to compare that to the new listings at 58 because remember that the active under contracts, these are the sellers that have just accepted an offer from a buyer, and that buyer is in their investigation phase. This number is exceeding the new listings at 58 by 4. We have not seen the active under contracts. These are the homes that have just gotten into escrow exceed the new listings in at least 1 year. This could be some very exciting news if this trend continues. Pendings at 41 is strong. Closed at 42 is strong. Those are all great numbers. So, why do we suspect that the active under contracts are for higher? I suspect because earlier this week, interest rates dropped to their lowest levels in a long time. They were right at 6. They were like 6.12. So that probably spurred a lot of buyers to jump in and make their offers, and sellers have been willing to make deals because the market has been moving a little bit slower lately, but this could change things, folks. All right, so now let's take a look at those interest rates, and everybody was well aware that the Fed was going to cut interest rates on Wednesday, which they did by a quarter point, but look what happened to mortgage interest rates, folks. They went up. And a lot of people ask me, well, they go, Josh, how did that happen where the federal interest rate cut the federal rate by a quarter point and then interest rates went up? Well, they're not tied together, everybody. The mortgage-backed securities are different from the federal interest rate, and a lot of times when the Fed cuts rates, interest rates go up the next day. So that's what happened. So the 30-year fixed earlier this week was at 6.12, and now it's at 6.37. The 15-year fixed is at 5.88. The 30-year jumbo is at 6.25. The 7 and 6 SOFR arm is at 5.77. The 30-year FHA is at 6.05, and the 30-year VA is at 6.07. So, if you've been watching my market update the last couple weeks, buyers have been telling you the time is now. So it looks like some of you have been listening, but it is still time to go. Those rates are not horrible. The sellers are still willing to make a deal, especially if their home has been on the market for a while. But this is great news because if you're a seller that is thinking about putting your home on the market, with what we saw today, this would be a great time to do it because the rates have been trending down. I think they're going to keep trending down a little bit more, hopefully. And that should help spur some more of those buyers. The lower the rate goes, the more buyers there are in that pool, and we will see some more competition for those homes. So if you're already a pre-approved buyer, then guess what? Get out there and get your deal now. Sellers, this is also a great time. Prices are still high, and with more buyers being available, there should be more competition for your house. So if you have any plans for buying, selling, or investing, please give me a call, shoot me an email, send me a text. I would love to talk to you and hear your plans for real estate for the remainder of 2025. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Josh Brenner with Compass right here in Westlake Village, California. If you like information about real estate, please remember to like and subscribe to my channel. And as always, everybody, don't forget to get some exercise today. Have a great day. Bye bye.